All right, next up on the block, we have for you 8 comic books right here. Some older pieces, some a little bit newer pieces, mostly some 10 and 12 cent, with a couple of others thrown in. Fun stuff. You're going to get all of these for one money, one bid. All you got to do is head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can get these and all the others. So I'm going to walk you through each one. I'll show you the front cover. Each. Shine the light on it so you can see everything that's going on. You're going to look for creases, spine ticking, any kind of cuts, scrapes, bends, bruises, anything like that. I will start it off with the first one. This is Little Lotta, March, number 76, March of that year, 12 center, so an old piece right here. We're going to show you the condition of the cover. I want to shine the light on it so every little nook and cranny will creases like this. Water damage right there that you can see on that cover. If you look right there, we want to show you any kind of spine creasing. Picks. Maybe on there, a little bit of dirt here on the bottom, some slight creases. So now you see that. We also want to show you the back, of course. We'll do that. Tear in the cover, a little bit of creasing here. Slight crease there. Staples a little bit. Wear on that staple. In fact, we'll see that in just a moment. Actually looking good on that. Then what we also want to do is show you inside. Wasn't sure if that staple was actually present or not. Seeing it right there. And the reason we do that is because I may give you an opinion of what I think this particular page is. White, off-white, cream, yellow, etc. And you may disagree. I want you to. I want you to use your expertise, your opinion to determine what this is rather than rely on me. Try to do our best, but it's better that since you're the one who's going to purchase this, you're the one who's going to be buying it, you should be happy with its quality. So show you exactly how it looks so that you are aware, and that's why we do this. We quality, condition, pages. That just a little bit. Obviously, can't show you the whole comic book for various reasons. Copyright. Can certainly show you just to give you quality and condition of the pages. We're going to do that for each of these books. So that is the first one. That is Little Lotta from 1968, 76. We're going to do that for each of the rest. Next up, we have Star Wars number 2. This is the Whitman reprint, and it is the Diamond variant. Lots of different variants of this one. This, at that, and it is the Whitman, which I will show you in one moment. So here. Aware of that. While we're here, I do also want to make you aware of whatever this fortunate staining is right here that we noticed as we went through it. Again, we'll show you the cover. We'll let that light shine off of it. You can see some creasing here and there. Light just, our little patented wiggle jiggle technique here is we just kind of let the light dazzle off of it so you can fill time dirt. What's on it there? Issues near the cover, of course. Of course, the first appearance. Interesting things right there going on. This is basically their interpretation of the movie. Interestingly enough, I don't know how much information Ron and Howard had when making this, so a lot of it's just kind of a guess. And of course, we'll show you the inside. Well, so quality pages. Again, Roy and Howard, I don't know how much they had been shown. I think they were shown some stills, but I don't think at this point they had even seen a full copy of the movie. It was 1977, so it hadn't been fully produced until here. So this is kind of interesting. Obviously, some of these characters would look like much lightsaber E, which you'll see on those Topps cards at that time. Some interesting stuff. Around, pretty cool. Let's move on. Next one, Beetle Bailey. Coming at you right here. There's a 15 center from Dell. I want to say this was 68 also. I may be wrong. 61. Number 34. 1. And pretty nice there. Love that kind of, it's not quite an olive drab. Appropriate wear on the cover, you might expect, but the edges are pretty decent. Schmutz right in here. Oh, you can here. Fine. Edges. Surprisingly, not a ton. More major issues, major areas of ticking, but it's an older piece, so it's larger size of Golden Age. Back looking well. Quickly, quality in 1961 to have more color like that. Neat. Right there, we're moving on to Charlton Comics, Outlaws of the West, number 66. 66. Read that right? No, that was number 66, 1967. I thought I had that. September of 1967. Let the light dazzle on it there. Give it the old wiggle jiggle. And pretty good. Bit of a something right there. Discoloration around the corners. Light little thing right, bending at least. Here, that actually pressed out, I think. Pretty good on there. Cover, see. Real nice. Of course, we'll show you quality and condition pages. A bad piece right there. I'll show you this a little bit. Show you, I think, mounting around the edges. I wouldn't say none. Right, so we're moving on to some Gold Key, some Western comics. This Turok, Son of Stone. This cover has seen better days. See, it has been well loved, well used. The stuff going on right here at the corners. Of course, we filmed this in HD, but you can go back and look at it later. I don't want to spend too much of your time. You've got things you got to do. But I want to make sure that we get pretty much every inch of it here. That way, if need be, if there's a spot that I kind of showed this very quickly, because it's going to take a while if I point out every cranny, you can certainly go back and see crevice there. Not the best. I certainly wouldn't send this in to get graded. If you like to, that's certainly up to you. Acrylic cases, like it just for that, regardless of the you're looking as to send in 1,000 years. I don't know. Hey. And then quality and condition of pages. Still pretty bright colors on them. And just your typical Turok craziness. You know, when you open up a Turok, you're going to have Native American fighting an Indian. It's going to be a super good time. Reading copy. There, before we move on to the Fighting Marines, here they are. This is number 82. What volume is this? Later one, I think. Oh, no, it is volume 1. It is volume 1. Yeah, it doesn't say the new Fighting Marines. 1968. 12 center right there. This, and that makes sense now. So 1968. Pretty good. Yellowing to that color, or to that cover rather. Going on right. Not part of the artwork. That is. In fact, as I'm looking at that right there, I really want to point that out. That may, in fact, either one of two things happened. Either it's such a clean edge, either something was on it and it kind of sat out in the sun for a little while with a little crease, might be water damage. Thinking it's the first. Quite no. Spine is looking really nice. Here, bulls have spine roll on there. And then we flip it open here. Quality and condition of pages. Might have been one of my favorite things from DC. This Star-Spangled War Stories. The war comic, kind of like the fighting Marines, but they always end up fighting a lizard or a space monster or a ghost. Who knows? And this, like that other one, is a little bit, yeah, it's seen better days. Check out all of what's going on right here. For plenty of... This was well loved. Johnny took this home and read this one. Folded it up, put it in his pocket, reading this late into the night, and that's fantastic. Glad to see somebody really enjoyed this. Now for you, maybe that's not great. Some of you collectors out there that just love them to be in pristine mint condition, well, you're not going to be in luck here. Love one that's really been enjoyed. I'm back in 1968. Young Johnny was sitting there reading about a soldier and his cat. Soldier and his Lotta. See this quality and condition here? I don't even know. Some skeleton riders or something. I just don't. I'm not even going to attempt to explain any of those images. Hopefully somebody out there is going to get this, have the opportunity to read it, enjoy it, and let me know. Move on to the last book in this particular grouping. This is absolutely fantastic. Nuclear. It is number 1 from Dell. 1961? 65, I'm off. 1965, first appearance. Great key of a character that nobody cares about anymore. So if you're just into collecting keys, this is a good one. I'll point out one downside in a moment. Let's check out the front cover. See, obviously some issues all along here. Fine looking, actually pretty good. Nothing that probably can't be cleaned and pressed. Then we get to the back side. Unfortunately, no cleaning or pressing is got same kind of issues here if you care. But elephant in the room is this right. Somebody got themselves some personalized identification ring. Fantastic for Johnny back in the day when he went and he did that. Loved to have seen him get this life-size Beatles poster as well. Like somebody great for Johnny's or whoever it was. Identification rings, cut it out. So that's a shame, but here's a great opportunity to get a copy of one much better price than you would if you're going. See? Origin story, who knows? Maybe they make a Nuclear movie tomorrow. You never know. And even if that one doesn't float your boat because it's a little, it doesn't matter because we've got all of these coming at you. All 8 of these, all in one lot, all for one money. All you have to do is head over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can see these and all the other comics, toys, and other goodies we've got coming at you. Free bids right now or join us live on auction day. Either way, we look forward to seeing you at auction.